So right now we're going to access my port for my next infusion with fun. This is actually immunotherapy, which is different from a chemo drug. It's one of the latest things that helps for my own immune system to find the little myeloma buggers so that they can be killed. And I've been on this for a few months and it seems to be working well, so pretty exciting still. Would you like to ask me any questions?
Is it painful when your port is accessed?
It feels like a good sting, yes, but it's not horrible. At one point they used to put a little something in it to numb it, and that part actually hurt more than the actual prick. And you can apparently put a cream on it, but I decided to just tough it out and just go for it.
How long have you had that port?
I've had the port for a couple of years, and I wish I would have had it from the beginning of my journey, because my arms, I have very good veins apparently. Oops. And they kept going for the same ones, and it started forming scar tissue, and it was harder. They would put an IV in every time for an infusion, and so after a year and a half of doing that, it turned out that, you know, my veins were shot and had scar tissue. You can go
Everything is wrong with you in this day.
So here is our beautiful, wonderful nurse. What's your name again?
Maria.
Maria. MD Anderson has the absolute most wonderful nurses. No, it's fine. It's never been bad. Your whole idea of pain changes when you have multiple myeloma and probably other cancers too. And I guess it makes you tough. It puts your things in perspective. And this little prick is nothing compared to a lot of the other things we've had to go through. So it really needs to be very clean and dry. Yeah, so I've been on chemo for 3.5 years now. And I had to change treatments about 5 times because they quit working. I have had 2 stem cell transplants, which were partially successful. And to keep this little monster at bay, I'm just going to keep doing this until they come up with a cure, right? When they come up with a cure. If you want, you can press stop and we'll just take it on. Because they're going to edit
Just give
it.
it a little bit of time.
Okay. Or you can show this if you want. So I always wear very sexy clothes to MD because I know they're going to need access to my chest. So if I was to come in with a turtleneck, that would not be good.
I'm probably gonna have to change that
Now we'll just take a deep breath.
Sorry, is that?
And so I will not be able to watch this because I think one of the reasons, so that has a good flow, right?
Yes.
One of the reasons that I think it doesn't hurt as much is because I haven't seen it. I don't ever want to see myself be stuck. Yeah. So that's it. Now they have access to my port. And this is, which vein does this go into?
It's the subclavian.
Subclavian, which goes straight to the heart, right?
Yes.
And that's why it has to be so clean, because anything that goes in here will go straight to the heart and cause a lot of problems if it wasn't the right thing. And at the end of the infusion today, they'll just pull it back out. But it's my little lifeline, and I'm very grateful for it. Okay. You can and the treatment has a pre-treatment with Benadryl, which is going to make me real sleepy, and steroids, which is going to make me real active. So, but the Benadryl wins out. I usually end up napping for about an hour, and it's about a 5-hour treatment.
And how often do you do this?
Every 2 weeks. This month I was supposed to go to once a month, but it's not doing as good a job as it was, so my doctor decided to keep it to every other week, which I was fine with.